Hi, I'm Marylee Nunley with United Stroke Alliance, and I'm happy to be here with you on a Monday afternoon. I've had a busy day. I had some wonderful friends of mine, volunteers, help me at our new office, and we are making wonderful progress with getting everything touched and where it needs to be. But I'm here this afternoon to just chat with you a little bit about an idea that I had, and Kelly's on a little short vacation, so she was not available today. She's often with you on Mondays, so it's my turn, and you'll have to deal with me here on this Monday. So today I'm hoping that you will enjoy my version of Take Me Home to the Ball Game, because we can't go out to the ball game because nobody gets to be there. I had a bench visit. My mom's in a facility, so I had a bench visit where we sit across from each other yesterday. And Chuck is not seeing me, but he's going to have to figure it out because Georgia can see me. So anyway, she had her White Sox shirt on. She's 102, and she is a White Sox fan and has been for years. And I realized when I was getting ready for this that I don't have any baseball affiliation particularly, and so that, yes, I hope means I'm sounding okay. So I didn't have any logo shirt or anything to wear, but I was laughing when I was talking to my mom, because I've watched a few innings here and there, and I said, "You're 102. I ought to pay to have one of those fatheads or one of those pictures of the people sitting in the stands." I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a life-size version of my mom sitting in the stands. I might have to look into that. That would be kind of fun. So anyway, I have put together my version of a baseball-themed gathering that you could have either socially distanced or with your immediate family if you're not necessarily socially distancing a lot from them these days. So I've picked up odds and ends and a few things, and then I made some things, and I've spent a lot of time, but I've had a great time doing it, putting this all together. So it wouldn't be a ball game without Cracker Jacks, and I know this is backwards. And I went to 3 stores and could not find Cracker Jacks, so I got them on Amazon. 2 bags of Cracker Jacks. So there. And I was lucky enough to find the Big League Chew, backwards again. And cotton candy. I also found some really cute things. These were little foil wrapped. Let's see. There's the camera. Foil wrapped baseballs. They were a dime each, so I got a little bowl full of those. And of course, you can always find paper goods themed. I got these at Party City here in Peoria, but Oriental Trading, if you have time to order, Oriental Trading has lots of things. So there you go. Georgia says, I know, peanuts in the shell. Oh, Georgia, I didn't get peanuts in the shell, but I spent enough with this, getting this stuff. So I just want to show you a few things that I know. I found this. I thought this was cute. It's Jelly Belly popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies in a little popcorn box. I thought it was cute. Couldn't control myself. So I found several little things that you can make if you want for your gathering. And one of them, the first one is, they're called baseball pretzel bites. And I don't know how well the camera's going to be, but I'm going to do my best. I don't think you can see there. Oh, there you go. Can you see the baseball drawing on there? Some of them are better than others. My lighting isn't so good. So I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to try and hold it up here because I seem to be having angle issues. So it's a little, they're called butter pretzels. And then these are meltables. I got those at Michael's in the Wilton aisle. So you just put them in the oven at 350 for about 3 minutes, and the little disc melts down. And I discovered something I didn't even know existed. and it is Food Writer Edible Markers, also a Wilton. So it is a marker, and it's made out of an edible food color. So you just take your edible marker and draw your little line and your other little line, and then you put your little stitches, and then you have your little treat. So I made some of these ahead of time. So I have this little bowl. I hate that my angle isn't what I want it to be, but I have this little bowl with all my little treats on it. So I would have that sitting out before anybody comes. So on the menu is hot dogs and super nachos. So what I've put together here is, I'm not happy about this. I need a box to put this on, but I don't have one handy. So, oh well, yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm going to make this work. There we go. I'm going to change. I'm going to look at my light. I think that, no, that lighting isn't any better, but oh well. So anyway, I dug around the house, and so we have our hot dogs, and I found this is a little bowl that I got for a charcuterie tray for crackers, but the two little hot dogs fit in there for John and I for tonight. So they're wrapped in foil, right, cellophane right now, and of course you have to have your ketchup, your mustard, and your pickle. So there is our main course, our hot dogs. Then our second course is our super nachos. So I'm going to do my best to show you this. So I cooked up the hamburger meat with the taco seasoning in it, so that's right there. And I have a bowl of gourmet style chips. And then this is another little container. I just kind of dug around in the cupboards. And I don't know if my sister's watching, but my sister had shoulder surgery, and she and I did a little field trip because she needed to get out. This might have been before I don't know, it doesn't matter. No, I don't know, doesn't matter. And we both bought ourselves these little tongs. And every time we use them, we think of each other and how much fun they are to have these matching tongs. But I have this little tray. There we go. They're kind of interesting shape. This is a little odd shape. They nest with each other. So I have, in the middle is the cheese and the tomatoes and the onions. Now, for my Texas friends, yes, we are missing jalapeno peppers because John and I are not jalapeno pepper people. Jalapeno pepper people. Say that 3 times. So we will have our hot dogs and our super nachos. Main dish and our side dish. The fact that there's a few tomatoes and some onions makes it a vegetable. It certainly does. So then what are we going to have for dessert? We're going to have choices for desserts. Just saying. So for dessert, I made these. Whoa! I made these adorable baseball cupcakes. Some of them are more attractive than others. Those of you that are cake decorators can laugh, but I was quite tickled with myself. So I'm going to show you how I did that because, you know, back is better than close. So I have decorating icing, and the lid comes off. I could Georgia's on. She was one of my volunteers today. She said I could have brought the super nachos today. Maybe that'll be on the list for another time. So I have these cupcakes that are frosted in white, and then this is decorator icing, and it comes with little tips. So I'm just going to hold this up so I think you can sort of see, and I'm going to maybe make a mess, but I'm going to show you what I did in order. Oh, I could have brought the cupcakes today. They weren't ready yet, Georgia. So I'm going to show you how I did this. And so you start with a little bit of your red frosting, squeezy, squeezy. Okay, here it goes. At an angle. Oh, that's not a very good angle. And come curving around. And then you go back and make your little stitches. It's really kind of therapeutic, I don't mind telling you. When I was reading all the different things that I could possibly do, there's a cornucopia of things. And one of the things, particularly if I were going to have kids, or like your kids were done with their baseball season and you wanted to do something special with them, and they had done a pan of Rice Krispie treats and cut them with a cookie cutter in circles, or a biscuit cutter in circles. And then it was a Rice Krispie treat with the very same thing done with the frosting. So that was another thing. And then another idea, this was an epic fail. Another idea was to take Hostess Snowballs, you know, the chocolate with the cream in the middle and the coconut covered marshmallow on the outside. Well, I went to 3 stores and couldn't find those, so I ordered them on Amazon. But there's a disclaimer on Amazon. You may not get what the picture looks like. So what did I get? Blue ones. So John's going to have to eat 2 boxes of Snowballs. And you do the same thing with the frosting around them to make the stitches. There were a lot of things that they used to do that baseball look. So that was fun. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, there's my sister. I hope she saw them. Did you see them, sis? And then the other dessert I made, I'm so excited about this because it was quite tasty. And this is called cotton candy mousse. Oh, where's see that light? I don't like the lighting. Anyway, it's hot pink. It's pink. It's nice and pink, and it's got little crystals on top. This, again, Amazon to the rescue. This called for something that I couldn't find in the stores. You whip up whipping cream, and then you mix in a jar. I used hot pink vanilla icing. So you put no sugar in your whipped cream. So I just whipped up the whipped cream into a bowl, and then I mixed in the frosting, and then I added a package of cotton candy frappe mix. It's just like powdered crystals, and you can make milkshakes or icy drinks with cotton candy flavor. And mixed that in as well, and it dissolved. And I licked the beaters. I'm telling you, I licked the beaters, and it's very tasty. It's not real sweet. I only put a half a can of the frosting in, but it's not real sickening sweet. And the whipped cream just holds it all together. So I'm kind of excited about my dessert for tonight. So, and last but not least on my list is something that I've never done before. So, I am not a cocktail person. I did have a Bloody Mary 9 years ago when we went on a fishing trip with John's family. I do have a glass of wine from time to time, but not much. I'm really a lightweight. But I found a cocktail that's called the Cracker Jack cocktail. And I thought it would be fun to make. So hopefully I will succeed. So here we go. I'm going to get the items out of my handy dandy nearby box. And we're going to walk through this together. Aren't I brave? Here's how stupid I am about cocktails. Just about an hour ago, I said, Echo, how many ounces is in a shot? 1.5 fluid ounces, because the recipe says 2 ounces of Irish whiskey and 1 ounce each of amaretto and butterscotch schnapps. So, because I was a math major, This is 1.5. It's not 2 ounces. But I knew that 2 ounces was twice as much as 1 ounce. So I decided I'm going to have to make a lot. I am. I did. I kind of went overboard. I don't know why. I was having fun. So I figured one of these and then a half one would still be the same proportions. But the fun thing about this cocktail is that you rim it in ground up Cracker Jacks. So I took these Cracker Jacks, I took some Cracker Jacks, and I put it in my just my little frappe mixer, my little grinder, and made a whole lot. Why don't you all come over? We could drink all night long. I have no idea if I'm even going to like it. So I'm just going to follow the instructions. It said to rim. Here we go. Rim the glass with lemon juice. There we go. And then dip and twist, I guess, is what they said. Dip and twist in your, okay. I think is that what it's supposed to look like? I guess it's kind of like margaritas. I did have a margarita one time, a few times. I'm such a lightweight. Okay. Chuck's going to go pick up Sarah and bring her over. And then you put your ice in. So I don't have any fancy crushed ice. I have ice cubes that I make myself that cost nothing other than some water out of the sink. Okay, now I'm going to put one of these, which I think is 1.5 ounces of the Irish whiskey. It's not all the way to the top, if that's okay. Okay, there we go. And then half that of the amaretto. And I should put the lid back on, shouldn't I? And a half of one of these little shot glasses. This was way in the back of the cupboard on top of the refrigerator. Because I don't know about shot glasses. It's from John's collection from Los Angeles. He must have gone to Los Angeles in a trip in his former life. And then you top it off with cream soda. So I'm topping it off with cream soda. And there we have it. Do you think I should taste it? Is it 5 o'clock? Oh, it's 5:20. No problem. I don't know if I even like this stuff. I'm not sure I do. There's little pieces of, it has little pieces of Cracker Jack floating around, but I don't care. Okay, I'm going to have a sip, give you my honest opinion. It doesn't burn. Well, I think if you like liquor, how crazy am I? I think if you're used to hard liquor, if you're used to some of these things, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad. I'm glad it's got the cream soda in it because I think that really made a difference. So that is my how to have a baseball party at your house. I got some ideas off Pinterest, and then there's one gentleman who has phenomenal, I've used him before. He has phenomenal, I don't know the name of it, but he has phenomenal website for all kinds of parties, all kinds of themed parties, and absolutely a great place to get lots. That's where I got the Cracker Jack cocktail, and I thought how silly that was to buy all this stuff to try it, but I just wanted to do it. It sounded fun, and I wanted to do it. So I also thought where did I put that the cotton candy. The cotton candy, it has instructions to make it into, like, just with ice, into a smoothie blended drink, or into a milkshake. So if you were going to have kids, or if you're going to have kids combination, it might be kind of fun to make that, or make it into the mousse, or do both. So that is my presentation for today. Go ahead. It'll just be or more for the support group. So anyway, that's about all I've got. So Wednesday, I'm going to share some upcoming plans, some Zoom ideas and things we've got, maybe a tip or two. I'm giving the grandchildren a Wednesday off since they're just started back to school. I'm going to give them a week off of not having to think about things for Grammy. And then on Friday at 9:30 in the morning, I'm going to be at the office of Terry Rosen, who's a massage therapist, and he specializes in reflexology, which is using the pressure points in the feet and or the hands to help heal the body. And he is in my business networking group, BNI, and the people that have gone to him are just raving about the phenomenal healing that they are getting from the reflexology. And I have yet to find the time to get John set up, but I am definitely going to set John up with an appointment and see if maybe some of the things that he's been doing, some of the things that he is struggling with, might be able to be healed a little bit with that. So I'm quite curious about that, quite excited about it. So I guess I'll call it a night, and I guess I will serve this delightful meal of hot dogs, super nachos, not cupcakes tonight, because he already had a cupcake this afternoon, the cotton candy mousse, and the cotton candy mousse was quite tasty. I was probably the most surprised about that. So I hope you had fun. I did. I've made a mess. I'm going to go clean up my mess and call it a night. So thanks, everybody, and I will see you on Wednesday afternoon. Bye-bye.